Welcome to Gist Hub TV, your number one spot where you get gist without filter, hot, raw and uncut, the place where we don't just report the drama, we dive into it with our own special spice and flavor. Before you go any further, take a second to hit that subscribe button, join the Gist Hub TV family and turn on your notification bell so you never miss any explosive update that keeps the internet shaking. Now let's delve in, because this one is not just ordinary walla, this one is the kind of drama that makes people drop their phone, pick it up again, refresh their timeline and start arguing with strangers in the comment section like their life depends on it. The internet is currently on fire as Judy allegedly issued a fiery warning to Edochie, telling her to stay away from her man Edochie, and from that very moment, social media entered a new level of chaos. What started as whispers and side comments suddenly turned into a full-blown storm of reactions, accusations, emotional breakdowns, and digital warfare between supporters of both women. The statement, which many described as bold, disrespectful, provocative and unnecessary, has sparked serious debate about boundaries, respect, marriage, dignity and pride. According to sources close to the situation, Judy's words were not said in a calm, diplomatic tone. It was allegedly direct, sharp and unapologetic. The choice of words "my man" alone was enough to send May's supporters into rage mode. To them, it sounded like a public attempt to erase May's history, her sacrifices and her years of standing by Edochie before the entire saga became a national topic. On the other hand, Judy's loyal crowd saw her statement as a woman finally standing her ground, protecting her territory and making it clear that she is no longer interested in sharing emotional space or silent competition. As expected, the internet refused to stay neutral. Some fans dragged Judy mercilessly, calling her disrespectful, unstable, and attention-seeking, while others applauded her for daring to say what many people only whisper behind closed doors. Edochie's name instantly became a trending topic again, with thousands of people flooding her comment sections with words of encouragement, sympathy, and emotional support. Many called her a queen of grace, a symbol of patience and a woman who has endured humiliation with dignity. What makes this situation more controversial is the silence from Edochie himself. The man at the center of the storm has maintained a suspicious calm, leaving fans to interpret his silence in different ways. Some believe he is enjoying the attention, others say he is overwhelmed and trying to avoid adding fuel to the fire. A few even hinted that his silence is a strategy, a calculated move to let the women carry the emotional burden while he watches from the background. In the middle of this ongoing explosion, one major question keeps popping up: was Judy's warning a genuine emotional reaction or a deliberate move to provoke May and her supporters? Many observers believe this was not just about love, but about power, relevance, and public dominance. In a celebrity world where attention is currency, every word, every post, and every silence becomes a statement. Judy's words, therefore, did not just address May, they also sent a loud message to the public that she is not backing down and she is not apologizing for her position in your life. Let's not ignore the emotional angle either. For years, Edochie built an image of devotion, loyalty, and silent strength. To suddenly hear someone else publicly claim your husband with such confidence is not just painful, it is insulting, especially when the wound is still fresh. Many women in similar situations found May's position relatable, and that is why her supporters reacted so passionately. They saw their own struggles, heartbreaks, and silent endurance reflected in her story. Halfway through this hot gist, let me remind you again, if you're enjoying this real, unfiltered breakdown, smash that subscribe button right now and become part of the Gist Hub TV family. We bring you the stories nobody else dares to tell, the angles others ignore, and the emotional depth that keeps you glued till the very end. Back to the drama. The phrase, "stay away from my man," didn't just trend, it became a meme, a slogan, and a weapon on social media. TikTok creators reenacted it, Twitter users turned it into sarcastic jokes, while Instagram bloggers used it as headline bait. Everywhere you turned, it was Judy versus May, and in between them stood the silent figure of Edochie, the man who somehow remains the common denominator in the entire emotional cyclone. Some insiders hinted that the tension behind the scenes is far deeper than what the public sees. They claim this is not just about romantic rivalry, but about unresolved anger, ego clashes and control over narrative. Judy, according to these whispers, is tired of being painted as the villain and wants to force the public to accept her reality, even if it means stepping on sensitive toes. May, on the other hand, has maintained a calm front, but many believe her silence speaks louder than any interview ever could. The comment sections have now turned into digital battlegrounds. One side chants, "Protect May," the other screams, "Let Judy live her life." Some accuse May of holding on to the past, while others accuse Judy of lacking empathy. The drama has become so intense that even casual Nollywood fans have taken it personally, as if they are part of the family. What's even more shocking is how this saga is slowly redefining public perception of relationships, loyalty, and dignity in modern celebrity culture. People are now debating questions like, should a woman publicly warn another over a man? Is it empowerment or pure disrespect? Is May's silence strength or suppression? Is Judy's boldness confidence or insecurity? These questions have transformed the personal situation into a national conversation. Behind every viral headline lies real emotions, real pain, and real consequences. While fans scream, laugh, and argue online, the individuals involved live with the weight of constant judgment, criticism, and unsolicited opinions. Yet, despite all this, the drama continues to feed the appetite of a society thirsty for scandal, shock, and suspense. One thing is clear: this is no ordinary gossip. This is a full-blown emotional saga that refuses to cool down. Every move, every statement, and every silence is being analyzed like a courtroom evidence. The tension between Judy and May has now become symbolic of a larger struggle, not just for love, but for respect, validation, and narrative control. And as the story continues to unfold, one can only wonder what the next chapter will bring. Will Judy double down on her stance? Will May finally speak? Will your Edochie break his silence and address the storm he stands in the middle of? The anticipation alone is enough to keep fans refreshing their feeds every hour. As we bring this bombshell gist to a close, don't forget to subscribe to Gist Hub TV, your trusted home for unfiltered entertainment, controversies, celebrity drama, and real-time updates that keep your screen alive. Like, share, and stay locked in, because this Edochie saga is far from over, and when the next twist drops, you already know where to run to.